Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the first chapter of the chemistry, that is some basic concepts of the chemistry. Students, in this chapter we will discuss all those basic things which are necessary for each and every student to understand the coming facts of the chemistry. Okay. In this chapter we will discuss about the measurements of the units of the chemistry and uncertainty in the measurements, molarity, molality, mole fraction, etc. Okay. So first of all we should know the what is chemistry. Okay. And in class 9 we have already read about the matter. Okay. We start from the matter. So first of all we should know what is matter. Matter, whatever around us which occupies the place. Okay, which is volume, mass, etc. That is comes in the category of matter. Okay, and matter is made up of atoms and molecules. Means smallest unit by which the matter is made up, that is known as atoms and molecules. Atoms and molecules. Okay. That's why the chemistry is also known as the science of atoms and molecules. Okay. Now we come upon the point, what is the importance of the chemistry in our daily life? Okay. In daily life, the main use is coming for the drug industries. Okay. We take the drug industry and this drug industry is helpless without the help of the chemistry. Means organic chemistry, which is a very prestigious branch of the chemistry, and that runs the total drug industry. And these are life-saving drugs which are necessary for a human being to survive. Okay, this whole soul depends upon the branch of chemistry that is known as the organic chemistry. Okay, in this regard, the life-saving drugs, for example, the name cisplatin and Taxol. These are two very important life-saving drugs, cisplatin and Taxol. These two drugs are useful for the cure of the cancer. Okay. What for? These are used for the cure of the cancer. Okay. Similarly, there is another life-saving drug that is known as AZT. This is the short name of azithromycin. Okay. And this drug is very useful for the cure of the victims of the AIDS. किसके? जो एड्स के पेशेंट हैं, this AZT is useful for them. Okay. So now we will not discuss these drugs much more. We will jump over the some properties of the matter and their measurements. Okay. Especially we will discuss about the measurements of some properties of the matter. Okay. In this regard, two systems are generally taken to the consideration, which are known as which are used for the measurement of the quantities of the matter. Okay, these are known as English system, and second one is metric system. Which two systems? English system and the metric system. And out of these two, this metric system is more convenient to use to measure the quantities of the matter. Why? Because this system is depends upon the decimal system. On which system? Upon decimal system. Is it clear? And this metric system was invented from the France, and generally it came in the late century of the late 18th century. 18th century के एंड में ये मीट्रिक सिस्टम लाइट में आया, एंड दिस सिस्टम इज आल्सो नोन एज एसआई यूनिट. ओके, so now we will discuss some important basic units of the measurement, and these basic units of measurements are seven. There are seven basic units which are used for the measurement. Okay, these seven units are: first one, length. Okay, this length. Then second one is mass, and third one is time. थोड़ा सा इसकी डिस्कस करें. बाकी इन ऑल देयर आर सेवन बेसिक यूनिट्स. ओके, अभी आगे पहले इनको थोड़ा डिस्कस करते फिर उसका आगे वो. ठीक है. लेंथ, इट इज मेजर्ड इन एसआई यूनिट सिस्टम इन मीटर्स. ओके, इस तरीके से बोल सकते हैं मीटर्स. ठीक है. एंड मास इज मेजर्ड इन किलोग्राम्स. Okay, and time is measured in seconds. Okay, now next, seconds. Electric current. Electric current, this is measured in amperes. AMP. Then next basic unit is thermodynamic temperature. Thermodynamic temperature. And this thermodynamic temperature is measured in Kelvin. Okay, next, that is amount of substance. Regarding chemistry, okay, amount of substance, and this is measured in terms of mole. Mole is the unit to find out the amount of particular substance or particular compound. Okay, and second one, luminous intensity. एक प्रकार की चमक, उसको ल्यूमिनस, उसको मेजर करने का जो यूनिट है दैट इज कैंडेला. ओके, so in all these are 7 basic units of the measurements of the quantities of the measure. Okay, these quantities may be length, they will mass, time, electric current, thermodynamic temperature, amount of substance and luminous intensity. Okay, now these are very large units. Okay, these are very large units, but when we are dealing with the amount of substance, when we are dealing with atoms and molecules, some very small units are needed. Okay, so there are some small units are there which are like this. These units, small units which are generally used for the particular part. Okay, हम यहाँ से स्टार्ट करते हैं, पहले स्मॉलर यूनिट्स फिर लार्जर यूनिट्स. ओके, जैसे 1/10. ठीक है, 1/10 की बात करें, इसका मतलब 10⁻⁻1. क्लियर? सो फॉर दिस वी यूज डेसी. What? Deci is used for 1/10. Okay. 100 means 10⁻². Okay. For this we use centi. Okay. And for 1000th part, that is 10⁻³ Okay, and this is known as milli. Okay, now next 1/10 lakh means 10⁻⁻6. Okay, for this the smaller unit which is used, that is known as micro. Okay, now for 10⁻⁹, the smaller unit which is used, that is nano. Okay, now for 10⁻12, this is pico. Okay, and 10⁻15, this is femto. 10⁻⁻, इसको थोड़ा सा यहाँ लिख देते हैं. (10⁻18) के लिए एक्टो. ठीक है, 10⁻21 के लिए वी यूज जैक्टो. ओके, एंड फॉर 10⁻24 वी यूज यॉक्टो. ओके, सो दीज आर द स्मॉलर यूनिट्स. ओके, जैसे मैं कहूं कि 10⁻18 मीटर, तो 10⁻18 मीटर कैन बी सेड 1 attometer. 1 attometer. इज इट क्लियर? या अगर मेरे को कहना है कि 10⁻21 मीटर या 10⁻21 kilograms, if I want to say this, और मेरे को इसको एटो में रिप्रेजेंट करना है, तो आई विल से 1000 एटोग्राम्स. एटोकिलोग्राम्स. इस तरीके से मेरे को शो करना होगा. ओके, नाउ ये जो यूनिट्स है ये 1/10 या 100 इस तरीके से पार्ट को बताते हैं। अब हम इसके टाइम्स बोलेंगे, 10 टाइम्स टू 100 टाइम्स, उसमें किस तरीके की यूनिट्स यूज होती हैं। ठीक है, जरा देखते हैं। टेन टाइम्स के लिए 10 टाइम्स, फॉर दिस वी यूज डेका। जैसे मेरे को अगर 10 ग्राम्स है, 10 ग्राम, इसको मैं सिंपली ये भी कह सकता हूं 1 डेका ग्राम, 1 डेका ग्राम। तो इट इज अंडरस्टूड दैट वी आर saying about 10 grams. Okay. जब 100 टाइम्स की बात हो रही है, 100 टाइम्स के लिए we use हेक्टो। ओके, for 1000 टाइम्स we use किलो। For 10 less times we use मेगा। ठीक है ना, जैसे हमारे यूनिट मेगाबाइट, तो मेगाबाइट का मतलब है 1 मेगाबाइट का मतलब है 10⁶ बाइट्स। ओके, ऐसे ही नेक्स्ट 10⁹ दिस इज कॉल्ड गीगा। ओके, जैसे हम कहते हैं ना 3 GB का डेटा है, तो 3 GB का डेटा का मतलब है 3 GB डेटा, इसका मतलब है 3 इंटू 10⁹ बाइट्स। ओके, इतना डेटा है। इज इट क्लियर? नेक्स्ट 10⁻12 के लिए दिस इज टेराबाइट। ठीक है, देन 10⁻15 दिस इज पेटाबाइट। ओके, देन 10⁻18 दिस इज एक्साबाइट। ठीक है, कोई भी है एक्साबाइट, एक्सा किसी के भी आगे लगाया जा सकता है, एक्सा किलोग्राम, एक्सा मीटर। 10⁻18 मीटर को अगर मुझे लिखना है 10⁻18 मीटर, ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब मैं कह सकता हूं दिस इज इक्वल टू 1 एक्सामीटर। 1 एक्सामीटर, दिस इज अंडरस्टूड दैट इट इज इक्वल टू 1 इंटू 10⁻18 मीटर। ओके, देन 10⁻21 10⁻21 टाइम्स जो भी है किसी भी यूनिट के लिए, दिस इज कॉल्ड जीटा। ओके, एंड 10⁻24 फॉर दिस वन इज योटा। ओके, तो इन दिस वे दीज आर द लार्जर यूनिट्स। हम इसको किसी भी तरीके से यूज कर सकते हैं। अगर मेरे को कहना है 10⁻21 किलोग्राम, तो शॉर्ट में मैं इसको बोल सकता हूं 1 जीटा किलोग्राम, 1 जीटा किलोग्राम। इज इट क्लियर? तो दीज आर द बेसिक यूनिट्स। 7 बेसिक यूनिट्स वी हैव ऑलरेडी रेड। और ये जो है प्री जो उसमें यूनिट्स के आगे फॉर द स्मॉलर यूनिट्स, फॉर द लार्जर यूनिट्स, हम मेजरमेंट्स के हिसाब से कैसे उनको यूज करते हैं उसके लिए। नाउ वी विल लर्न अबाउट द साइंटिफिक नोटेशन। व्हाट इज साइंटिफिक नोटेशन? लुक हियर, एंड व्हाई इट इज नेसेसरी to use the scientific notation during the calculations of the chemistry. For this, we take the example of Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So this is the Avogadro number. If in normal way, if we want to write this without the 10 raised to power, okay. So this may be 6.022, okay, and after this 23 zeros will be there, okay, and 23 zeros will be there. It looks very funny for writing in this way 23 zeros, okay. So and in this when student does it, so there are so many chances for the committing of the mistake, means uncertainty जो है उसकी कैलकुलेशन में होने की चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं, ठीक है. दैट्स वाई द साइंटिफिक नोटेशन इज यूज्ड, ओके. इन साइंटिफिक नोटेशंस दिस इज रिटन इन दिस 10⁻1 समथिंग, ठीक है ना. जो भी डिजिट, जो भी आपके पास में नंबर है, उस नंबर में you will put the decimal after one digit and 10 raised to power this minus plus whatever it is coming, okay. So this will be the scientific notation. For example, now we take some examples to convert a number into scientific notation. For example, this is given to us. 0.0000456. Okay. So now if we want to write this number in scientific notation, then these are the digits. So we can write this 4.56 into 10 raised to power. Okay. Now the decimal हमको राइट साइड में डिस्प्लेस करना पड़ रहा है. दैट्स वाई we will use the negative power. Okay. So how many digits we have to displacing in right hand side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now decimal is here. After displacing 7 places to right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will be 4.56 into 10 raised to power minus 7. So this is the scientific notation for this number. Okay. When this number is written in this way, there are so many chances for non-committing a mistake during the calculation. When the number is written in this way, when long number is written in this way, then there are so many chances for the student to commit the mistake. That's why the scientific notation is generally used. Okay. For example, हमारे पास में इस तरीके से है 6.65430 in this way. So this looks funny to write this number in this way. Why we can't write this in this way? 6.543 multiplied by 10 raised to power. Okay. Now we have to put the decimal to this side. Decimal is here and it is coming in the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So 11 places decimal displaced to left hand side. That's why here the positive power will be used, and this is 6.543 into 10 raised to power 11. So this is the scientific notation. Okay. Now we will discuss about the significant figures. Okay. Significant figures and the uncertainty in measurement. Okay. So First of all, we should know what is significant figure. So when we want to define the significant figures in simple way, means the digits which are meaningful, meaningful digits present in a number is called significant figures. कहने का मतलब ये है कि ऐसे डिजिट जिनका कुछ मतलब है पर्टिकुलर नंबर में, विच हैव सम मीनिंग, दो डिजिट्स आर कॉल्ड द सिग्निफिकेंट डिजिट्स. ओके, तो हम इस चीज को समझें उससे पहले हम दो चीजें समझना बहुत जरूरी है, एंड दिस टू टर्म्स आर प्रेसिजन एंड एक्यूरेसी. प्रेसिजन एंड एक्यूरेसी. ओके, सपोज हमारे पास में कोई एक्सपेरिमेंट है और उस एक्सपेरिमेंट की जो एक्चुअल है एक्यूरेट वैल्यू है दैट इज इक्वल टू 10. Suppose 10 is the actual value of particular experiment, and regarding this value we are performing some experiments and we are getting some different values. Okay, so suppose I write some values. Suppose I am getting 7, 7.1, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5. Now these values are much far from this one. This 10 is the actual value of that particular experiment, and we are getting these results. In one experiment we are getting 7, in second 7.1, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5. So these values cannot be said accurate value. Okay, इन values को हम accurate value नहीं कह सकते. Why? Because they are much far from the accurate value. Okay, so the accuracy of these experiments is very low, ये कह सकते हैं. But one thing is there, all these values are very close to each other. 7, 7.1, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5, they are the difference in between these experiments is very very less. Okay, or this can be said that these values are very close to each other. That's why these values can be said highly precise. So this is known as the precision. Okay, precision का मतलब समझ में आया? Means precision says about the closeness of the experiments. These experimental values are very close to each other. That's why these data are highly precise, but these are not accurate. Okay, why? Because they are much far from the actual value. Okay, now we take this one, another experiment. 10.1, 12, 13, 12, 14. Okay, in another type of experiment we are getting these three values: 10.1, 10.12 and 14. Okay, so these values, only this value can be said the accurate value because it is much near to the accurate value, that is 10. Okay, but for all the data they are not precise. Why they are not precise? Because they are not very close to each other. इनके खुद के बीच में जो डिफरेंस है वो बहुत ज्यादा है. That's why they cannot be said precise. And these values are also far from the accurate value, and they are not close to each other. So they are neither precise neither accurate values. Okay. And now suppose in another experiment we find 9.9, 10.1, 10.2, 10.3. These four data. In this experiment, these all experimental results are very close to each other. That's why they are highly precise. Means they have good precision. Okay. And they are also very near to the accurate value, so their accuracy is also good. Okay, so this type of data will be called highly precise, having good accuracy. So these data are highly precise with good accuracy. Okay, so these are the precision and accuracy. Now we will discuss about the uncertainty of the last digit of a measurement. Okay. Whenever we are measuring the height of a student, हम एक स्टूडेंट की हाइट जब मेजर करते हैं तो सपोज 158.8 सेंटीमीटर. ओके, हमको सपोज ये हाइट मिलती है बच्चे की. ठीक है. सो दिस लास्ट डिजिट इज ऑलवेज अनसर्टेन बिकॉज दिस डिपेंड्स अपॉन द स्केल which person. Okay, this last digit depends upon the how the scale is calibrated. जो scale का जो calibration है which is used by the person to measure the height of the student. Okay, उसकी कैलिब्रेशन की डिजाइन पे या उसकी कैलिब्रेशन की क्वालिटी पे डिपेंड करेगा कि इस जो लास्ट डिजिट है ये कितना अनसर्टेन है. ठीक है ना. जैसे मैं आपको एक नॉर्मल चीज बताता हूं. जैसे यहाँ पे 1 सेंटीमीटर, यहाँ पे 2 सेंटीमीटर, यहाँ पे 3 सेंटीमीटर. If in the middle of 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, this scale is not calibrated. Okay, so we can measure either 1 or either 2. ओके, और इसके बीच में अगर हम 1 को कर रहे हैं तो इट मीन्स इट इज नॉट, इट मे बी हियर, इट मे बी हियर, इट मे बी हियर, बट हियर नो कैलिब्रेशन इज देयर. दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन नॉट मेजर. ओके, अब नेक्स्ट पोर्शन में देखते हैं 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. ओके, नाउ सपोज दिस वन 1 2 3 4. Okay, so 1.4. I am writing 1.4, but it is not necessary. It is at this one. ये थोड़ा यहाँ भी हो सकता है, थोड़ा यहाँ भी हो सकता है, बट यहाँ पे और यहाँ पर होने के लिए उसका मेजरमेंट के चांसेस नहीं है. तो वी आर राइटिंग दिस 1.4. तो जो लास्ट डिजिट है दिस विल ऑलवेज अनसर्टेन. ये हमेशा अंदाजे से लिखा जाता है. ठीक है ना. दिस मे बी 1. in between 1.5 and 1.6. So plus minus 1 digit ki there will be uncertainty in the last digit. Okay, now we will discuss some rules upon which the significant figures which are present in a number, how can we calculate the total number of significant figures which are present in a number. Okay, so for to calculate the number of significant figures, there are some rules. I am going to discuss these rules. The first rule, to calculate the total number of significant figures in a number is all non-zero all non-zero numbers are या all non-zero digits are significant. जैसे मेरे पास एक नंबर है 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so in this number all are non-zero number. Okay, zero नहीं है, so all these are significant. 1 2 3 4 5. So this number consists 5 significant figures. Okay. Second one, all zeros preceding to the first non-zero number are non-significant. कितनी भी जीरो है, सपोज मैं इस तरीके से रख रहा हूं 0.0045. ओके, all these zeros are preceding to this first non-zero number. All these zeros are non-significant. So in this figure, or you can say in this number, there are only 2 digits which are significant. Is it clear? So what is the second rule? All zeros preceding to the first non-zero digit are not significant. Okay, next point. Zeros coming in between the non-zeros digits. Zeros in between the non-zero digits. Non-zero digits are significant. कैसे significant? जैसे 40507. So these zeros are coming in between the non-zero digits. So these will also counted as significant figures. So this number has 1 2 3 4 5 significant figures. Is it clear? Okay. Now next point regarding the zero in the right hand side. Okay. अभी हमें जीरो इन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड वो हमने डिसाइड कर लिया कि ऑल जीरोज प्रीसीडिंग टू द फर्स्ट नॉन जीरो डिजिट आर नॉट सिग्निफिकेंट. अब नाउ वी विल डिस्कस द जीरोज विच आर प्रेजेंट इन राइट हैंड साइड ऑफ अ नंबर. ओके, look 4250000. Okay, I am writing this number in two ways. 4250000 point. ओके, डेसिमल यहां मैंने डेसिमल लगाया हुआ है या डेसिमल नहीं. ओके, these zeros there is no decimal. Okay, so these zeros will not be counted as significant figures. So this 4250000, this consists only 3 significant figures. How many? 3 significant figures. These 1 2 3. These zeros are not significant figures. But if decimal is somewhere, okay, anywhere decimal is there, suppose this decimal is here, this decimal is here, or this decimal is here, or this decimal is here, so all these zeros will be counted as significant figures. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So there are 8 significant figures in this number. Okay, अगर मैं इस डेसिमल को यहाँ लगा देता हूँ, अभी भी इसमें 8 हैं. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, means if decimal is there, okay, decimal कहीं भी है, तो then all the zeros in right hand side of a number will be counted as significant figures. Okay. Next point. It is related to the counting number. How? Counting number. काउंटिंग नंबर्स किस तरीके से, जैसे हमें किसी चीज की काउंटिंग करनी है, एक्स की काउंटिंग करनी है, 2x. When we are saying 2x means there are 2x. There is no any uncertainty. Okay. जब किसी भी टाइप की आंसर 2 persons, 2 men are there means fixed 2 men. यहाँ पे कोई भी ऐसा फ्रैक्शन का कोई चांस नहीं है. Means we are 100% sure about the number of, ठीक है ना, number suppose 10 mangoes, तो we are very much sure about the total number. It is neither greater nor less. It is 100% equal to 10. Okay. In this way, counting numbers can be written in this way: 2.0000 with infinite number of zeros. So we can say the counting numbers have the infinite number of significant figures. जहाँ सिर्फ counting है वहाँ पे they consider the infinite number of significant figures. So in this way, these are the some basic terms which are used in chemistry, like significant figures, uncertainty in measurement, scientific notation, and some measurements of the physical quantities of the matter. Okay. In next video we will discuss about the molality, etc. Okay. इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए, जिससे कि ऑलवेज जब भी इस पे कोई भी वीडियो मैं इसमें पोस्ट करूं तो आपको तुरंत उसका नोटिफिकेशन मिले. ठीक है, तो गुड लक.